right, let's talk through your assignments for week number 11. So, in week number 11, we're going to be leaning forward into the next assignment, the persuasive speech. So, you'll click on week 11 and 12, persuasive techniques. And here you will find the course overview for this section, keywords and concepts. But what you really want to focus in on is the persuasive speaking module. You want to read this content and understand what differences we now have. You've completed your informative speech. So now what is different when you are transitioning to persuasive speaking? And yes, it will involve elements of informative speaking, but you'll be working to learn Monroe's motivated sequence as we lean forward into this next assignment. Here you'll find instructions for your persuasive speech, so go ahead and review those instructions before completing the assignment that is due this week. You'll also see that there is a video that I have created to explain more about persuasive speaking, as well as you can check out the rubric for the persuasive speech. Of course, I will be working hard to score your informative speeches. So once you get that feedback, you'll want to listen to that feedback and look over the rubric to see where you shown and where you can also grow as a public speaker. So then as we come down to the assignment this week, you'll be looking to announce your topic for the persuasive speech. And to do that, you will open up the persuasive speech topic selection report Dropbox. As you open up that Dropbox, you'll see there is a fillable form. And this form is designed to walk you through Monroe's motivated sequence. So you'll be exposed to that sequence as you think through your topic. So what we're asking you to do for this persuasive speech assignment is to select a nonprofit. So the first step, the need step, really discusses and asks you to think through the problem that you see in your world, in your community, even in your backyard. And then you identify a nonprofit organization that already exists to meet that need, to have a solution for that problem. And so you'll work through some brainstorming questions in the satisfaction step before you move on to visualize not only how the problem might get worse without the help of your nonprofit, but also what would happen if the audience gets involved in supporting this nonprofit to solve this problem. So then you'll move on to the action step where you think through what you might ask the audience to do, and then think through why they might not be willing to participate. Filling out this form, turning it in will allow me to determine if you have selected a nonprofit that will meet the fulfillment of this speech requirement. And then you'll be moving forward in a later week to work on your research and then complete your outline and finally do the speech. So we're working through the same process that we used for the informative speech, but now we're transitioning to a new purpose, that of persuasive speaking. So enjoy this new module. Let me know if you have any questions.